Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. This will be taken very short.
Ready? Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Shoot! Watch the shoot!
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Hope you know that shit ain't gonna work all day.
60 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Foles and the Jags come up now first and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. On second down, here's Fournette.
Bye-bye.
And he will get this
Bye-bye.
end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
This will be taken short.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, Kamara.
No, sir. Change that bullshit up.
They're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now Breeze on third down.
Thank you.
No,
sir.
Going to be incomplete. A.J. Bouye,
None of that
the
shit.
quarterback, there to make the play defensively. So the defense able to
make
get
you
off the
quit
field
today.
here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
Gonna quit
It's one of the
today.
few things defenses chart. How did we do on third
We
down?
already know what this
That's a nice start for them.
Come on, Taysom.
And an alley to run. Oh, now it's
Fumble.
free.
Thank you
He'll
very
fumble
much.
it. And the Jags grab it.
Stupid.
And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And the
My
aggressive
turn.
play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of
Shit
the
ain't
field
gonna
here.
work.
Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 35 on second down, Foles. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now.
There you go. Touchdown. Yes, sir. You're going to quit today.
Set to valve. There to make the grab.
You're going to quit today.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Sorry-ass Saints ain't going to get you there.
On the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
We already know. That's your only hope.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Breeze leaves this one with Camara.
Yes, sir.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Breeze.
Thank you. Go quick today.
It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Go quick.
They've got good starting field position
Go
as
quick
they
after I
come up
score.
here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Fournette, 1st down, still going. And finally marked down at the 23.
That boy too strong. Saints ain't strong enough.
Our score.
I ain't even opened up the playbook yet.
All the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Catch what you jumping for.
On the run, it's Fournette. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
That ain't going to help.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd.
That ain't going to help you.
Now Leonard Fournette.
1st down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Got his man.
Thank you.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They will run it. It's Fournette.
1st down.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Easy work.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective.
He's going to quit.
On the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play.
Boy, can't do nothing
How's the
else.
head coach handling it? The
That
offensive
shit don't work.
coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that
No, sir.
leadership. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Oh!
There's Michael Thomas. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
Come get some. Come on here.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
95-56.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze.
That ain't gonna get it done for you.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
You have no defense.
54 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Breeze going to throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that.
Let's go!
Got a man, complete.
Too slow.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Too easy.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Demario Davis there on the stop. From the 30 on 2nd down. Foles, 7 yards there and a first down. This is Fournette.
You gotta get that block right there.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Fournette. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Here's Foles.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Dobbs.
Yes, sir.
That is caught.
It's too easy.
Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook.
Quit the game.
There to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
They will run it. It's Fournette.
Too easy.
He'll get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken short.
Ooh, who you trying to run over?
Couple extra yards up
Can't
to the
run over a strong
27-yard
team
line.
like this.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make
No, sir.
A running play here on first down
ain't gonna
is
get
going to
you
go
there.
nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. First carry for Central Florida.
Boy, what are you doing?
Murray. And he'll get this
The hell is wrong with
across the 40
you?
and up to about the 42-yard line. Now the Saints will use
hell
their
is man
third
doing?
and final timeout.
Trying
As
to
they
run with
stop it
Taysom
with
Hill
19 seconds to go in half number 1.
What the hell wrong with you?
Here's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Get your ass out of here.
Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Breeze now on first down.
Yes, sir.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's
It
intercepted.
ain't gonna work.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Boy, gonna quit.
For one final snap as they start
Don't
out
quit.
first and 10. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Second and 10 now from the 27th. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go deep for Conley.
Oh, my
And this is going to
God.
wind up incomplete.
Hey,
The
come
coverage
on,
there too
man.
strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
This boy trash.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Trash.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
Look out
the
here, you too
offensive
little.
staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah. Quit the game, bum. Your ass ain't good. You can't handle this. It's easy work. It's a whole different level of football right here. You ass juice. Just letting you know, you ass juice. Doo-doo. With peanuts in it. Boy, about to quit, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, you gotta quit.
With that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
About to hurt his heart right here. Show you who the real
So
captain
Foles and the
is.
Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Now Foles. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Foles. It's complete to Chris Conley.
The fuck you run out for?
Before he's out of bounds.
Oh my
A
God.
surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Running with Kamara. And some room to run now. And
So ass down.
but not before they're inside the 25. That good for 19 and a 1st down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And able to get this down inside the 15, even the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on?
Thought you had him, did you?
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin with a run by Fournette. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. On play action, they'll throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
That bullshit-ass defense you in.
Up the 25. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there to bury him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Foles. And this one into the hands
too easy.
of Jay Sharp. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Demario Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. March 54. March 54. We got to get the ball.
He'll drop the throw.
Way too slow.
For Westbrook.
Too slow.
It's caught at the 10.
That boy getting toasted out here.
First and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Yes, sir.
And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is, baby. Yes, sir.
Maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about their ass on? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points?
I don't give a shit about a field goal. We don't got no kick.
This will be taken very short.
Your ass
And he'll get across the
trash.
before he's brought down
Doo-doo.
at about the 23-yard
Peanuts in
line.
it. You doo-doo full of corn.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Do all that running, all you want. Run that clock out.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Trash.
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Boy, you are doo-doo with corn in it, son. What the hell is you doing?
At the field as best they can.
Yeah, this
What the hell
is
is wrong
actually the easy
with
part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
You are shit full of peanuts.
A gain of 13. It's a
You are
first down.
peanut shit,
They
son.
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Breeze.
What are you doing?
To the goal
It's
line,
4
but it's
niggas right there.
incomplete. Another pass attempt,
Oh, my
another
God.
incompletion. Gee, you figure defensively, in the
Whose
4th
man
quarter
is
here,
this?
you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's
What are you?
NFL.
Ooh.
Touchdown Saints.
That still ain't gonna win you the game, though.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints make
You
some
had a
inroads
moral
here to
victory.
that deficit.
That ain't gonna win you the game.
Now the Saints again will try for 2.
Hell no.
And he'll
Show
be
ass
taken
out of
down
here.
after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Shit didn't pay out for you, did it?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Boy, dog shit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Good
Completes it
catch.
to Lee. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Here's Dobbs to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Bad idea.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Should have kept that
As they'll
timeout.
talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Yes, sir.
Open man.
It's too easy.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This boy,
And it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment. But let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
they can't even catch the bit. That was your team.
Should have been intercepted.
They go ahead and finish you off.
Falling incomplete. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and get his
Here
ass
comes the
up out.
7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw.
What the fuck was that?
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try to extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that...
Lock his ass up. Oh, that's bullshit.
Breakaway for Michael Thomas. The 40. The 30. 10. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
That's where you fucking up at right here.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now we've got a one-score game, but at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an
never
onside
used
kick
those timeouts.
and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer,
game over.
What's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
They'll run with Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I ain't finished with you.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Again, it's Fournette. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On third down,
Cam! Get him out of here!
Right around the line of scrimmage. So this